Hello, my name is Fluffy Cathy here, and welcome to my build ideas. I'm sorry for not uploading recently. Internet's been spotty, but now it's back to normal. Thank you for understanding, and I'm sorry for the delay. So let's jump in to the video. Today I will be showing you some builds that I have made in the past, but didn't have a chance to show them off, especially since I want to kind of focus on the anime builds a little bit. So the first build I want to show off is this be a very beautiful, luscious waterfall idea. Now, none of these trees are custom built because my custom built trees look rather interesting, and you'll see later what I mean. Now, when I imagine a place where I want to be at peace, whether it be your bedroom, the bathroom, a library, this is what I think of. I think of a very beautiful waterfall slowly trickling down with vines slowly seeping downwards, with trees everywhere, just nice and lush and very peaceful. And look, it even has fishes as well, of all kind. It's to, of course, represent tranquility and a sense of relax. I use different, of course, materials, and I try to attempt a little bit of not terraforming, but mixing and matching blocks. Putting, of course, 2 block high flowers with 1 block flowers, as you can see here. I'm a little nervous because I haven't shown this off yet. But yeah, this place is very peaceful, and honestly, I just absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite builds that I have here so far. There's even a little lily pad as well. And this place has a very dangerous secret, which honestly is, a little bit empty. And you turn, and there's some redstone dust right there. Just ignore it. There's even a little redstone lamp, torch, and whatnot. There's even bats, which honestly is supposed to be, just a little bit spooky, I guess. But it's supposed to be peaceful with a little hint of, mischief maybe. And up here, as you can see, it's really rather steep. Now on to the custom trees. A friend of mine challenged me to do a custom trees a while back ago because I told him that I couldn't build them. And so this is the result of the challenge. So I tried to build a palm tree, and as you can tell, it's rather it's a little ugly. I won't lie, it's a little ugly. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do with all this stuff. I'm looking at you, my friend. So this palm tree has some coconuts, which is as you can see, and the little buttons are supposed to represent the little holes that the coconuts have. And the tree itself is made of acacia slab, and I believe the composter. And the leaves, I believe, are jungle leaves because they look the most like, well, a palm tree. And, I try to make it look. It kind of looks like a spider to me. I don't know why from right above. It just does. I've never built a custom tree before, as you can see. So, on to the next tree. I call this the Lollipop Tree. Why? Because it looks like a lollipop. That's why. Hmm. So this tree is supposed to be very, very poofy. It's supposed to look like a lollipop. It's supposed to look like something you could eat and whatnot. Honestly, I think this one came out better than the palm tree, if you ask me. Especially since it's on like a little stick and whatnot. It really does sell the whole it's a lollipop tree look. You could even think of it as like one of those like really poofy trees. Because this tree is a lot better than this thing. So I tried to build a pixel art tree. So here is broccoli, the tree, because that's what it looks like. And I really tempted to burn it down, like really tempted to burn it down, because just, just no broccoli, no, just, no to broccoli, just no, just maybe it'll burn on itself. Then you can't blame me. So this is a very kawaii tree that I tried to build. A keyword tried, and of course it just don't look at it. Just don't look at it anymore. It's too much. So this is a cave, a very interesting cave. Now I have wanted to do terraforming for quite a bit, and I want to understand it a little bit more. So this cave represents my take on what terraforming means to me. So honestly, I don't know if this is how terraforming works, but I'm willing to give it a try, you know? So the whole idea about this cave is that it's completely man-made. All of these blocks are meticulously placed, and all of the vines as well. The whole back of the cave is blacked out with black concrete to make it look like a little bit spooky and whatnot. There's even like little pillars, stalagmites, and stalactites. Although I don't remember which is which, I did remember to put them on. I put a little cobweb to make the cave a little bit like there was someone living here, a little bit of redstone dust to make it seem like maybe there was some sort of crime. Some redstone torches to give the cave a little bit of more of a, well, like someone used to live here, and even an empty bed that honestly stares into nothingness, really. I even put on some few like bits of coal, gold, and acacia wood at the very back to kind of like do a little gradation scale. Because you can't really tell towards the back how dark it is, but as soon as you get close, you can kind of tell. So yeah, you can see iron, of course, gravel, some dirt, diorite, and stone. Just a little bit of mixing and matching and whatnot, trying to understand what terraforming is and trying to work it out. And honestly, I like how it came out. I really do. But I kind of wish that it was in a regular world rather than a completely flat world because the build itself feels a little flat, I want to say. And the last build is a nether build. Now, when you go to the nether, what is the first thing you think of? Fire, right? So I wanted to build a house that best represents, another build. So I built this like little, I guess, fence, which is represented with the magma blocks, so that way it prevents, mobs from going in. The house itself is completely pitch black with a little bit of white diorite and I think maybe gray as well. To kind of like give it a little bit of contrast, a little bit of like the house is alive, but at the same time, everything in here is dead. There's even a little mailbox if you're brave enough to put something in there or close to it. There's a little lava pool, and there's like a mix and matching of netherrack with, of course, nether quartz, soul sand, gravel, and lots of dead coral to again represents like how dead the nether is, and whatnot. So the door itself is made of iron because we don't want people going in. We have a little campfire, which is rather cozy. Of course, even though on the outside it's rather crazy, the inside of the house is supposed to be representative cozy and a little bit of modern as well. As you can see, there's the TV, there's the stereo and the TV set. Here's the kitchen. The windows are completely snowed. They're either snow or white stained glass because it's again, the nether. You kind of don't want to see all that fire as much. But yeah, it's rather it's both simple but at the same time modern, especially with all this like quartz and whatnot. Here's one bedroom where you could sleep in the nether because it's obviously safe to sleep in the nether. And there's like little trinkets as well. And here's another room, again, safe to sleep in, completely safe. It has a little window that you can see outside and see the world and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much to go on here. I mean, all the decorating is here. There's even like a little storage and a little extra as well when you want to get rid of your items, you know. For some odd reason, the trapdoors haven't burned. I don't know why. I'm not questioning it. But other than that, yeah, so that's the build itself. See you all next time.